I'm at my usual spot here in Long Wriston by the church. I come here because there's a bench and a bin, so I can empty my garbage without having to carry it home. So today's energy bar is going to be a Cliff bar, blueberry crisp it says. I've opened it so I can show you what's inside. If it focuses. It's a bit dark, isn't it? Doesn't quite. Anyway, we'll see what it tastes like in a minute. The energy bar says it's got 268 calories in one bar. Well, that's quite a lot, isn't it? So, especially with someone with a reaction to too much sugar. Anyway, I'll tuck into it and see what it's like. I can't remember if I've had one of these or not. Well, I do like blueberries. A bit dry. Right, yeah, better stop. Someone coming. Yeah, it's very dry. Now, you'd think that a blueberry crisp would have blueberries in, but this has got 1.9% blueberries. 98.1% not blueberries. It's got more apple puree than it has blueberries. It's got more albans than blueberries. Oh, made out of brown rice. And looks like there's some kind of brown rice syrup, it says, I think. Rolled oats and some kind of soya protein. So I'm guessing it's okay for your vegetarians. Not that I haven't got anything against vegetarians. I just don't eat vegetarian food. Well, I do, but it's not something I prefer. Anyway, more people come in. I've finished my bar, and then I've got a bit more news. I've got something exciting, really exciting to tell you. Anyway, well, this is where I stop. We've got the sheepsies over there. We've got the moor hens. See, there's a couple of moor hens. There is a lake, pond, if you want to call it, and a couple of geese. I'll slowly pan around. I can do it slowly. Well, there. All the daffodils are out. Aren't they lovely? I do like daffodils. It's kind of a sign of spring, isn't it? And then there's this part that I look at when I'm sat on my bench. It's a bit funny, strange landscape with that little hill in the middle there. And what looks like there's a bit of a stream or a ditch down there. And then over there is the church with its square spire. I don't know what, is it Norman or something? Anyway, pan around. Behind that car is a dustbin, which on Sunday it needed emptying. And then we're back to the sheep again. All those lovely daffodils. There's my bench that I sit at, dedicated to Maria. Don't know who she was, don't know her last name. But anyway, can you see what's new on the bike? I have got some lovely new Mavic wheels. I ordered these before I knew I was going to be out of work. Anyway, that's beside the point. Anyway, they turned up on Monday. They're a little bit out of balance. it's the great big, see the great big heavy valve. So I managed to get hold of some lead weights that you stick on the back of your golf club to balance it out. Before I put the, it's a tubeless tyre setup, of course. Let me move that bag out the way. Yeah, as I was saying, the wheels are slightly out of balance. There's the massive, great big, long valve. On the other side, I managed to put 3 of those lead weights to counteract it. It's not 100%, but it's about 90% better than it was when I span the wheel up. With the bike upside down, I span the wheel up and the whole bike shakes. Put the weights on and it's just a tiny shimmer now. So it's getting there. It's what I need is a wheel balancing set. Anyway, that is not a crack. That's the moulding where they've laminated up the carbon wheels, and it's got this special free hub on there, which is, instead of it being the traditional claw type arrangement, it's like a horizontal ratchet. Sorry, a vertical ratchet rather than the claw which goes round and round. This thing slides over itself. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see if I can get a picture of it online. Disassembled. Anyway, these are tubeless tyres. These are the I don't know how you pronounce that, but yeah, you can see the name there. And they're centre lock disc brakes as well, meaning they've just got one screw in the middle. Okay, so there's centre lock screw there. You can see a little bit of the assembly paste that I put on when I was building the things. Same as the rear. See how small that rear hub is? Everything is, right, did it get its focus? See how small the rear hub is? There's no claws in it. I'll get a picture. And oh yeah, because it's tubeless, you can see some of the tubeless sealant that I spilt. I'll get a rag and wipe that off when I get home. That there, if I can stop shaking, is my waxed chain. It's done 300 odd miles, probably getting on for 310 now, and as you can see, it's looking good. And I've measured it with my measuring tool, and it's still 0.024. Yes, the wear rate on that waxed chain after 300 miles is as if it's still a new one. I think I measured it at 0.024, and it's still 0.024 after about 300 miles. More people, so I better cut this one short. Yeah, so the chain stretch on my wax chain is the same as it was when it was brand new. So it's done about 310 miles. I keep a record of it in my Garmin app. Just have to keep remembering to total up the miles or the chain stretch on my iPad. Keep a record of it. Yeah. Anyway, so why did I decide to get new wheels? I do very much like my Zip 808 wheels, but they do catch the wind a bit when it's you get a cross breeze. Say you're going through the hedgerow and there's a sudden gap in the hedge, you get a sudden breeze. But yeah, it's not too much of a bother. But I thought, well, during the winter time, or the cooler weather, where there's likely to be a bit more wind, I thought I'd go for something a bit smaller. These are a 32 mil deep section with 25 mil tyres, tubeless tyres, which actually when I bought it all came together in one piece. The tyres were already mounted to the bike with the tubeless tape fitted, and tubeless valve was fitted, and you get a bottle of sealant in there. You get just over 60 mil. I've probably got 90 mils of fluid. Yes, sealant, which I put. The instructions say to put 30 mils in each tyre. So I did that, pumped them up, and we're good to go. According to this the Zip or the SRAM website that gives me tyre pressure, SRAM said these tyres should be done up to 83 and 88. And the Mavic website said they should be up to 83 front and rear. So I've done them up to 83 front and rear, and we'll see how they go when they get home. Yeah, these are my first time with these. That funny sounding name. I'm not very good with pronouncing names, and I'll probably put in the description. Probably what will appear across the top here will be the proper name of these tyres and the name of the wheels, which I can't pronounce. It's a funny word starting with K. Yes, the languages aren't my forte. Yeah. So anyway, the whole set. The front wheel, incredibly, is heavier. It's 665 grams for the front wheel. When you compare that to the Zip was a good couple of grams lighter. I think it was 559, was it? Anyway, something like that. But the rear wheel makes up for that, because the rear wheel is about 800 grams lighter than the Zip 808. Yeah, I don't feel any different, really. It doesn't feel any lighter when I'm riding, of course. You know, 1 kilogram isn't going to make much difference. Oh, yes. One other new thing out on today. Not new, but I'm going to try again. I'll show you now. There we go. This is another saddle that I originally couldn't get on with 2 years ago. I couldn't really get on. I felt, but I think I definitely had it up wrong. Had it set up wrong. I think before I had it the nose was too high. Yeah, I mean, being my first road bike, trying to have it set up properly, or as efficiently as I could, I followed all the instructions that I could find online, which is probably the wrong thing to do. Looking at stuff online. Anyway, so the saddle is, at the moment, it's 2.4 degrees nose down, and I've also moved the saddle further forward. According to the literature that I've read, they say if you keep sliding forward on the saddle, then you should put the saddle back. Well, I tried that and it didn't seem to work, so I've actually moved it forward, and I'm not slipping forward anymore. So it's probably where I should be. Definitely need a laid back saddle still, but yeah, do miss the cutout. That's the only thing, is the cutout for the gentleman's parts, probably the ladies' parts as well, if If you're a lady, you might suffer. But, yeah, anyway, better end the blog here. I'll take some pictures and see what we can do.